To reduce joint pain and inflammation, you need avoiding these 6 inflammatory foods. We'll present the 6 foods that cause arthritis the most harm today. Additionally, we will identify the real root of your joint pain and inflammation and offer the best treatment to deal with it. A common medical illness called arthritis is characterized by joint swelling, stiffness, inflammation, and reduced range of motion. Osteoarthritis and rheumatoid arthritis are the 2 main types of arthritis, which have over 100 distinct subtypes. The most common type of osteoarthritis is when cartilage gradually deteriorates over time as a result of damage or wear and tear. Rheumatoid arthritis, on the other hand, is characterized by an inflammatory reaction that causes joint inflammation and may have an impact on other body organs. Psoriatic arthritis, an autoimmune illness that affects people with psoriasis, a skin disorder marked by red areas with silvery scales, is one of the other kinds of arthritis. Another painful ailment, gout, develops when uric acid builds up in the joints, especially the big toe. Chronic disorder fibromyalgia is characterized by widespread muscle pain, exhaustion, and soreness close to joints. While every form of arthritis has its own distinct symptoms and risk factors, they are all connected by the fact that inflammation is crucial to their growth. We'll start by talking about the first food that makes joint pain worse, then we'll go into the real reason why inflammation occurs in arthritis. 1. Let's talk about how sugar and soda affect arthritis. It has been discovered that soda makes osteoarthritis worse, particularly because of its high level of refined sugar. When soda is eaten, blood sugar and insulin levels jump quickly, increasing inflammation throughout the body as a result. Additionally, high fructose corn syrup containing sodas and other sweetened drinks supply a sizable number of pointless calories. These worthless calories cause weight gain, which makes the symptoms of arthritis worse. It is advised to switch to unsweetened tea or water in place of sugary beverages to reduce inflammation. You may decrease your consumption of refined sugars and give your body a healthy substitute by making this straightforward switch. Additionally, high fructose corn syrup containing sodas and other sweetened drinks supply a sizable number of pointless calories. These worthless calories cause weight gain, which makes the symptoms of arthritis worse. It is advised to switch to unsweetened tea or water in place of sugary beverages to reduce inflammation. You may decrease your consumption of refined sugars and give your body a healthy substitute by making this straightforward switch. 2. Let's now discuss item number 2, processed carbs. Have you ever found that eating a lot of pizza, bagels, cookies, donuts, or pasta causes your joints to become more uncomfortable? This is due to the fact that the refined carbohydrates in these diets quickly degrade into sugar, raising insulin levels. As a result, a generalized inflammation of the body takes place, just like what happens when you drink soda. It is advised to swap out white bread and spaghetti for healthier options like whole grain bread and sweet potatoes to reduce unwelcome inflammation. However, because gluten may cause inflammation in certain people, it may be advantageous to think about foregoing it. 3. Let's talk about number 3, gluten. For those who have celiac disease or gluten sensitivity, consuming gluten may cause an innate immune reaction that could result in joint pain and other related symptoms. According to a research in the Oxford Journal of Rheumatology, 41% of patients with rheumatoid arthritis reported fewer symptoms after switching to a gluten-free diet. It is advised to cut out all gluten-containing items from your diet for 2 weeks if you think you may be intolerant to gluten. Keep a close eye on whether your joint pain gets better or gets worse throughout this period. After the elimination phase, reintroduce gluten gradually while keeping an eye on your body's reaction. Wheat, barley, and rye are all sources of the protein known as gluten. The responses of your body can be closely monitored. You can learn more about whether gluten contributes to the aggravation of your joint pain. Let's move on to item number 4, items that have been char-broiled or blackened. Avoid high-temperature cooking techniques like broiling, frying, and grilling if you suffer from arthritis. Advanced glycation end products, AGEs, are created during these cooking processes, which might exacerbate joint discomfort and inflammation. To reduce consumption of these inflammatory substances, it is advised to avoid foods like grilled meats and fried potatoes. Vegetable oils, also known as refined seed oils, are one of the main causes of inflammation and aggravated arthritis symptoms. Both homes and restaurants use common oils like corn, sunflower, safflower, and soybean oils. Vegetable oils are difficult to avoid because they are also widely used in packaged foods or prepared foods like hot dogs, white bread, fried chicken, French fries, and salty snacks. These oils are harmful mostly because they contain a lot of omega-6 fatty acids, which are easily oxidized when exposed to heat and light. When oil oxidizes, it means it undergoes chemical processes that cause damage and cause it to become rancid. These stale oils greatly exacerbate chronic pain and disease by causing inflammation in your stomach lining, joints, and blood vessels. Artificial trans fats, which are sometimes referred to as partially hydrogenated oils on food packaging, are even worse. Trans fats are frequently found in fried fast food, microwave popcorn, margarine, non-dairy coffee creamers, and vegetable shortening that is used in baked products. Replace vegetable oils with healthy fats like avocado oil, macadamia oil, coconut oil, grass-fed butter, and extra virgin olive oil to reduce inflammation. Let's look at the primary reason for joint discomfort before moving on to the next bad food for arthritis. Inflammation may be the only cause. Contrary to what you may have been told, the reality is more complicated. The actual underlying cause of the persistent pain and inflammation is an overabundance of fibrin around the joints. So what exactly is fibrin? The structure of clots, scabs, and scars is provided by this insoluble protein, which is crucial in wound healing. According to how fibrin works, your body reacts to any injury, even a small bump, scratch, or sudden shift in temperature. White blood cells are first sent to the affected location to fight the infection, which causes swelling and inflammation. Second, fibrin is released to create a strong web-like mesh seal that encloses the wound site and starts the healing process. This mesh is essential for collecting the platelets and red blood cells needed to form blood clots. Normally, fibrin degrades and inflammation decreases once the wound has healed. Fibrin, however, continues to build up in the blood vessels and connective tissues around the joints in arthritis. If fibrin is present in excess, it thickens and hardens, causing scar tissue that reduces blood and oxygen flow. As a result, the healing process is slowed down, which results in persistent discomfort and stiffness. Because they ignore the underlying source of the issue, painkillers lose their effectiveness over time for this same reason. Fibrin doesn't just harm the joints. As long as your circulatory system has too much fibrin, it hinders the red blood cell's ability to reach the locations where it is most required. As a result, your heart needs to work harder, which raises your blood pressure. Increased fibrin levels in the body increase the risk of stroke and heart disease. Before we explain how to break down fibrin, let's look at some other bad foods that cause inflammation and fibrin buildup. Let's now examine the contender for number 6, nightshade vegetables. People with rheumatoid arthritis, osteoarthritis, or other joint conditions, including gout, may find it is advantageous to exclude nightshade foods from their diets, such as tomatoes, eggplant, potatoes, and peppers. Alkaloids found in nightshades may contribute to the buildup of calcium deposits in tendons, ligaments, cartilage, and joints. Inflammation and discomfort may result from this accumulation. Let's now examine how we might deal with the proteolytic enzymes, which are the primary cause of arthritis. The main message is that proteolytic enzymes are essential for a pain-free existence and have exceptional anti-inflammatory capabilities. These enzymes, also referred to as proteases, are a class of systemic enzymes that dissect proteins into more manageable, easier to digest components that the body can use. The breakdown of extra fibrin found in the circulatory system and connective tissues, particularly the muscles, is one of the main roles of proteolytic enzymes. These enzymes aid in the removal of fibrin and scar tissue in this way, enabling enhanced oxygenation and nutrients to the tissue. Although the pancreas normally produces proteolytic enzymes, after the age of 27 there is a major decline in this synthesis. As a result, it's crucial to get them via food sources or dietary supplements. The fruits papaya and pineapple are two good nutritional sources of proteolytic enzymes. When it comes to easing arthritis sufferers' pain, swelling, and stiffness, bromelain from pineapple and papain from papaya have both been found to be useful. Kiwi fruit, figs, ginger, asparagus, and other foods are also sources of proteolytic enzymes. And fermented foods like miso, kefir, yogurt, and sauerkraut. In addition to reducing pain and inflammation, proteolytic enzymes also perform important tasks like easing muscle tightness, accelerating the healing of wounds, controlling blood pressure, enhancing immune function, and even fending off viruses. In conclusion, it may be worthwhile to include pineapple and papaya in your diet if you're trying to reduce arthritis discomfort. However, it's important to understand that relying just on food may not be sufficient to improve your enzyme levels and successfully relieve the pain. I appreciate you viewing. I hope this video was useful to you. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more informative videos like this.